This is interesting. Right. Okay. And the recording has started. Hello, everybody. This is live. I'm going to prove this live by saying it's 15:30 in the UK, and it is a Thursday. And tonight's a German lesson. I've done my homework, and I've had a little bit of help. Don't tell Angelica, please. There's obviously a new AI system out, which is Gemini 3, and I've been testing it all day and learning about it, and I put it into use. And the first thing I used it for is this. The new graphics engine. Basically, this was created not by me. The idea was mine, but the only thing that I said, if I come back to me, the only thing that I said, and I'm going to go here, just a second. I'll be ready in a second. I'm just waiting for my studio. Okay. And I'm pressing the button and just waiting for the studio to change. The only thing that I said to it, simple and straightforward, this is VEO, V-E-O, and which is part of Google, it's part of Gemini, and I'm becoming more and more a Google person. I said, the show is called Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit. Could you produce a poster for it in black, red, and white for a live broadcast? And that is exactly what it produced, which I think is just stunning, really. I mean, we've learned that things are changing. I'm just going to put that up there. Okay. Things are changing, and they're changing so quickly. Yeah, AI, we've got to keep control of it. Whether we can or not, I don't know. But I'm just stunned by that graphic. I don't know what you think about it. I'm just going over to the chat because I am live. So we should be able to chat. If I connect the chat and I say hello, just a minute. It won't take a second. There's no rush. This is just a test run. I've not actually been live like this for a while, and that's gone through to YouTube, and hopefully we'll go through to Facebook as well. But this graphic was created free, gratis. I had to sort of jiggle about the resolution, but I think that's quite stunning. From the instructions were just 3 lines of instructions. Create a show card for a live broadcast called Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit. Include a webcam and a microphone, and use the colors red, white, and black. And that's basically what it came out with. Now, that is stunning. That is better than anything I could do. And over the course of next week, I can do all my graphics using VEO because it's part of Google Pro, and Google Pro is just keeps getting better and better. We're getting more and more facilities in the systems that we actually use, and so it's a while since I'm in the studio, so I'm just jiggling the studio about. Okay, I've been for the last 2 months, I've been broadcasting on TikTok almost exclusively, apart from my shows with Angelica, German language learning. And that's on Friday, which is, I think, next Friday, not this Friday. So if you are watching live, I want to say thank you. So I've been on TikTok, and I've been amazed, really, by the reception I'm getting on TikTok. And the way that TikTok works. It used to be that if you wanted to go live, you went on Facebook. That was how it used to be. Now, when you want to go live, you've got to go on at least 2 platforms, Facebook and YouTube, because this video, which I'm doing now, will disappear in 4 weeks' time. Yeah, and you're wary of that. Yeah, you expect if you do a video, it will be stored forever. But it won't, unless you broadcast on YouTube and you do YouTube live, in which case this video long after Facebook has deleted it, will be available on YouTube. So my first bit of advice today, well, second bit actually, one, do use AI, and secondly, do broadcast to at least 2 places when you're broadcasting live. It makes sense. I mean, to make a broadcast and for it to disappear is just not, well, it's just not good. That's not the way we've been. I mean, it's all started 9 years ago on Facebook, and Facebook have basically just turned their back on live broadcasters, and that it does leave a sour taste, but we'll move on from it. But basically, do broadcast to more than one destination. I mean, I'm quite happy to broadcast to LinkedIn, quite happy to broadcast to YouTube, but if I'm broadcasting to Facebook, I'll broadcast to Facebook and another platform. So I've been on TikTok, amazed by the response. When Marco Novo, who has all these good ideas, suggested to me that I go live on TikTok, I thought, me on TikTok? What am I going to do? Well, I've got good news for you, that a 30-minute show on TikTok has a good reception. I've learned a lot over the time I've been broadcasting, but the broadcast I did on Tuesday, had over 500 live viewers, and you can't get that anywhere else at the moment. So as a mere mortal, as a normal broadcaster, you can build up a following on TikTok, and the whole system is gamified. I go live 3 times a week, 3:10 Monday and Wednesday, and 4:45 on a Tuesday. The reason for the 3:10 is so it's still daylight. Yeah, because once the daylight goes, you're on artificial lights, and they aren't, well, mine are not good yet. I need to replace them. So 3:10 Mondays and Wednesdays on TikTok, 4:45 Tuesdays on TikTok, and the thrust of my live broadcasting is TikTok, except I've started a new project, and that new project is Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit. And basically what we're going to do, me and my friends, is we're going to put together a toolkit that every broadcaster should have. Now, where possible, we'll actually keep it low cost. In fact, we'll try and keep it free. And it will use AI. It will use AI for running for agendas. I've come across this beautiful system. I just wanted to give a shout out for something. If I go here, you probably won't be able to see this, but I need a dot in there. And if you're watching on my Facebook profile, I cannot reply. I will see the comments afterwards. Okay, and you can't see any type either. Okay, next time I will broadcast on the live video hub page, and then I can see and respond to the comments. It is a system called Recall.ai. Now, I was broadcasting on the OneStream Live YouTube channel for over 2 years, and each time I broadcast about a different topic. And normally, once you've done the broadcast, that's it. You don't go back to it unless somebody comments and you reply to the comment. But if you think about it, if you think in terms of a musician or a group, they have a back catalogue, which is all the records they've ever made. Well, we as broadcasters have a back catalogue, which is all the videos we've ever broadcast. And just think of the store of knowledge in the videos that you've created. Part of my project is to use Recall.ai to bring those back to life. Essentially, simple and straightforward. Recall.ai is basically a research tool, and you feed it the information you want it to research. So I go to the YouTube channel, OneStream Live, and I take the URL of the OneStream Live video and I feed it to Recall. And Recall takes a look at the video and says, that's darn good. Well, no, it doesn't actually. It takes the video and it does a transcript. Now, it means that you're going to get a full transcript of the video. So if you read the transcript, you would know what you were talking about during the video. Now, that is a bit, because I'm going back 3 years on my YouTube videos, and I've done every single YouTube video that I've created in the last 3 years. And this video here that I'm doing now will become part of my archive, part of my back catalogue. Why do this? Well, because YouTube is living, and what I've learned from TikTok is that TikTok shows people not just the content I did this week, but content I did last week and last month. Yeah. So my content is getting seen for a longer period of time. Facebook say after 2 weeks, watch the video. That's not true on TikTok, which is why people want to get TikTok's algorithm, because it shows your content to viewers on a regular basis. Yeah. So you can play for the replay, which my good friend David used to say has never been truer. And taking all my YouTube videos means that I've got access to them. And if you ask me what I talked about 3 years ago, I couldn't tell you, but I can now, because I've got a full transcript. Now, if I had to read a 50-minute transcript, it would take too long. So what Recall.ai does is it does a detailed summary of each video. And if that's too much, it can do a concise summary of each video, so that I know what is in every video that I've made in the last 3 years. Okay. And if I want to research a topic, I can simply type in camera confidence, and it will give me all the videos where I've spoken about camera confidence, and I can refresh my own memory from things that I've said. Go on further than that. If I want to put together a new show about camera confidence, I can ask Recall.ai to build an agenda and say, build an agenda with 10 items in it, and Recall.ai will build an agenda for me with those 10 items. Now, I know basically, given the prompts that it's going to give me, I've got a perfect run of show. I've spoken about it before, and I'm going to speak about it now, but using the latest technology, because things have improved over the last 3 years. So it's always good to revisit topics. And with Recall.ai, I can build agendas, which is magical. I started 2 weeks ago. I do a Monday post on LinkedIn, and I go to Recall.ai and ask it to write an article about, let's just say, camera confidence, and it comes back with an article. Yeah. So I've got that article, and I can then put it onto LinkedIn, and I can top and tail it with my own words. All the words are mine because they're coming from my videos, but I can top it and say, right, okay, this video this article has actually come from my video database, which is on Recall.ai, and these are my current thoughts on the topic. Then comes even more magic, because I can then take that as a script, and I can take that script and I can take it over to HeyGen.ai, and I can choose a video avatar, and I can have somebody read the script. I can get a video from that, and then I can add that video to my article, and my article has then got a video and all the information that's in my database. Makes life a lot easier, and it's basically I'm pushing out things which I hope people will find useful, and that's what the toolkit is all about. This is just an announcement of Stephen's broadcasting toolkit. I'll be talking about the software that I use. I'll be interviewing my friends and talking about the software that they use. So at the end of the day, what we're going to have is a superb documentation of how to live broadcast effectively. I can see a Udemy course somewhere in here. I can see all sorts of things, but this is my current project. So I'm broadcasting live on TikTok 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I broadcast with Angelica for Ask Angelica's German language tuition. And then I'm going to be talking about Stephen's broadcasting toolkit live on every single platform you've ever heard of every Thursday, probably round about this time, round about 3:10 if I can get my act together. It's a bit late today. Okay, so Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, graphic by Google for free. And we live in an age of AI, and you can't ignore it. It's part of our everyday lives. There are AI bands, AI artists topping the charts in the States. Songs possibly written by AI, and people enjoy it. The fact is that with written AI, you can usually tell whether or not an article is written by AI. With a video, you can usually tell because the movements that they make are not natural yet. Okay, it tends to be moving their arms, and it doesn't quite work. But with music, with playing music, which is AI, 97% of people cannot tell the difference between AI and non-AI. That, on one level, is frightening, but it means that you can hear more and more of your music you genuinely enjoy that may not have been recorded by a real person. Okay, when you're watching a video, some of the videos that are actually being used this Christmas by the brands are AI videos. Some of the videos that have been published by OneStream Live are actually AI videos. And it does mix things up. It does give variety. I mean, I use HeyGen.ai quite effectively. And we'll see what happens with HeyGen. I'm hoping to work with HeyGen later this year. I'm going to say officially, HeyGen are quite possibly the best video AI system around. And Google and Gemini and VO are most definitely the AI systems to watch. Final thing before I go, there is a new browser. All right, okay. Why would you need a new browser when you've got Chrome? Well, part of the toolkit is, my toolkit is Perplexity. Perplexity is basically, well, the finance comes in part from Jeff Bezos of Amazon. So it's well backed, and it is a revelation. I mean, I've been a Chrome user since Chrome came out. I enjoyed Chrome. I do enjoy Chrome, and it has its purpose. But I saw, by chance, an advert on Facebook, which is a great place to see new stuff, for Perplexity, and it said join us for free. Because normally Perplexity were charging $200 a month, but you could use Perplexity for free. And I basically stopped using Chrome a month ago, and I only ever use Perplexity now as a browser, because you can ask questions directly within the browser itself and get the answers, and get well-reasoned answers. So as a browser, Perplexity, I will be talking more about all this in my upcoming series, which is, if I go here, all about Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, which you'll be able to see and use from December, and certainly in January if we overrun. But I want to say a big thank you for watching me live today. This has been my first real live broadcast on Facebook for a number of weeks. I've been broadcasting on Amazon, do Amazon Live every Tuesday, and on YouTube every Tuesday, TikTok Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Gallagher on Fridays. And this is going to be my new show, Stephen's Broadcasting Toolkit, most of which will be free. But I want to say thank you for joining me. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Catch me on TikTok on Monday. Stephen Healy 22, okay, is my moniker. And you're more than welcome to come and join me. But thank you for the reception of my videos, which have been made on TikTok. And thank you for watching this live broadcast. Take care. Bye for now. Oh, wait a minute. I should go for 20 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, because we're back next Thursday. You'll see me here next Thursday. So make a note, 3:10 next Thursday. Bye for now.